Earth. Our beautiful, fragile home floating in the vastness of space. For over 4.5 billion years, it has weathered cosmic collisions, ice ages, and mass extinctions. Yet here it stands, a cradle for life, a marvel of biodiversity, and the only place in the universe we know for certain can sustain us. But nothing in the cosmos is eternal. Planets are born, they thrive, and eventually, they fade away. Today, we're exploring one of humanity's most profound questions: when and how will Earth's story come to an end? Will it be a sudden catastrophe, or a slow, inevitable decline over billions of years? To answer that, we'll dive into threats that could happen tomorrow, possibilities billions of years in the making, and even the ultimate fate of the universe itself. Before we venture into the far future, let's take a sobering look at the challenges Earth faces today. These are the dangers that, while not guaranteed to end the planet entirely, could reshape life as we know it. Climate change is already reshaping our world. The rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and extreme weather events are not just headlines, they're warnings. These changes don't just threaten human life, they threaten entire ecosystems. Coral reefs are dying, forests are being consumed by wildfires, and once thriving species are vanishing. If left unchecked, climate change could transform Earth into a vastly less hospitable place. But climate change isn't the only threat looming over us. Consider the possibility of a nuclear war. It's a terrifying scenario that has been with us since the advent of atomic weapons. A large-scale conflict could unleash massive destruction, and the aftermath could plunge the planet into a nuclear winter. Soot and ash would block sunlight, freezing the planet and devastating agriculture for years, if not decades. And then there are natural disasters. Supervolcanoes, for instance, pose an unpredictable threat. While rare, an eruption from one of these giants, like the one beneath Yellowstone National Park, could eject massive amounts of ash and gas into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and disrupting ecosystems worldwide. The last known supervolcanic eruption, which occurred around 74,000 years ago, is thought to have drastically reduced the human population. If such an event happened today, the consequences could be catastrophic. And let's not forget asteroids. While space agencies are tracking many of the larger ones, countless smaller asteroids go undetected. A sufficiently large impact could cause devastation on a scale not seen since the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. Earth doesn't exist in isolation. Our planet is part of a chaotic, ever-changing universe, and there are forces at work in the cosmos that could spell disaster for us. Imagine this: a gamma-ray burst, one of the most powerful explosions in the universe, directed straight at Earth. These bursts release as much energy in seconds as the Sun produces over billions of years. If one were to occur within a few thousand light-years, the radiation could strip away our atmosphere, leaving the surface exposed to deadly cosmic rays. Or consider the possibility of a rogue black hole passing through our solar system. While incredibly unlikely, the immense gravitational pull of a black hole could disrupt planetary orbits, potentially ejecting Earth from the Sun's habitable zone or even pulling the planet into its event horizon, where it would be obliterated. Even more familiar celestial objects, like our Sun, pose eventual risks. While the Sun is currently stable, it will not remain so forever. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will enter a new phase of its life cycle. It will run out of hydrogen fuel and begin to burn helium instead. This process will cause the Sun to swell into a red giant, growing so large that it will likely engulf Mercury and Venus, and possibly Earth as well. As the Sun expands, its outer layers will cool and glow red, transforming it into a monstrous version of itself. The heat will boil away Earth's oceans and strip the planet of its atmosphere. Even if Earth escapes direct engulfment, it will be left as a scorched, lifeless rock. Eventually, the Sun will shed its outer layers entirely, leaving behind a white dwarf, a dense, faint remnant of what was once our life-giving star. By this time, Earth's story, at least as a habitable world, will have ended. Even after the Sun's death, Earth's fate could still be influenced by larger cosmic events. In about 4 billion years, the Milky Way is expected to collide with the Andromeda Galaxy. This galactic collision will create a stunning cosmic dance as stars and planetary systems are flung into new orbits. For Earth, this could mean being pulled into the heart of a newly formed galaxy or being cast out into intergalactic space, where it would drift in darkness forever. While the chances of direct destruction are low, the sheer scale of this event will reshape our cosmic neighborhood in unimaginable ways. If Earth somehow survives all these cosmic upheavals, it will still face the ultimate fate of the universe itself. Trillions of years from now, the universe will continue to expand, and energy will become increasingly diluted. Stars will burn out one by one, leaving behind a cold, dark universe filled with black holes and faint remnants of what once was. This eventual heat death will mark the end of all processes that require energy, effectively ending the story of the universe as we know it. By this time, Earth will likely be nothing more than a memory, its atoms scattered across the cosmos. Is there anything humanity can do to escape these fates? While we can't stop the death of the Sun or the end of the universe, we might be able to secure our survival beyond Earth. Space exploration offers hope. Colonizing other planets, such as Mars, or even building massive space habitats could ensure humanity's survival long after Earth becomes uninhabitable. Advanced technologies, like asteroid deflection systems or methods to harness energy from dying stars, could help us navigate some of the shorter-term threats. But perhaps the most intriguing possibility is transcending our physical limitations entirely. By uploading our consciousness into digital systems or creating advanced, self-replicating AI, humanity could live on in ways that don't depend on any single planet, or even a single universe. The end of Earth is inevitable, but it's not something to fear. It's a reminder of how precious and fleeting our time here is. For now, we have the opportunity to cherish this planet, to protect it, and to make the most of our time on it. Humanity's story is still being written, and while Earth may not last forever, our legacy could. Whether we explore the stars, preserve the memory of our home, or find ways to adapt to an ever-changing universe, the end of Earth doesn't have to mean the end of us. Thank you for watching, and if you found this exploration fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let us know in the comments, how do you think humanity's story will end, or continue?